It's pitch black in the middle of the ocean in a little fiberglass boat. Alright, good morning. We are the last day, or last full day in Kadavu, and what a night. So yesterday when I got back here, unloaded the stuff off in the house, got showered, and then went to church for a Fijian church ceremony. It was lovely, lots of singing. After that, we drank heaps and heaps of grog, and grog's Kava here, not alcohol. And then I was just absolutely zoinked, like just dead. I had a big day, lots of swimming, exposed to plenty of sun, and then yeah, the Kava to top me off. So slept very well. Woke up a bit groggy this morning, but all good. Now we're off for another dive and a quick Photoshop of the school.
This is the beautiful village of Vendetta, where I'd been staying for the past 7 days. Absolutely loved my time here. It's a beautiful village, incredible people, and just, you can't get more Fijian than this.
So this is the school, and we just used the drone to capture some photos, aerial photos of the school for an evacuation plan, and just for fun as well. So it's pretty cool. Now we're off for a dive, all in a day's work, eh?
We're off in the boat for another day diving, except for this has got a bit of a twist on it. I'm diving in trousers today, so I've zipped the zip-on extensions onto my shorts and I'm diving in trousers. This is because I forgot my Lycra bottoms and I dove in shorts the day before and burnt the back of my calves. How's these beautiful oscillated rays? First up for the target was a black and white snapper who just happened to be hanging on the wrong side of the reef. Lights out for him. I've really learnt to enjoy eating these fish. They're really tasty, and the variety and flavour between each fish, from the midnight snapper and the black and white snapper, I can definitely start to tell the difference now. Also, I think I can. Here's a nice bommy that looked like it should have like a cod or something on it, like a groper, but there was just nothing really hanging around it. But it's worth exploring. You might see a cray antenna or two, but sadly not in this one. Here we've got a Maori Sea Perch and he's on the move. I take a shot and I miss. What should have happened is I should have been on double bands for a shot like that at distance, and I definitely would have nailed him. I come over to the lads and discover that they've shot fish. The fish has then taken itself off into the reef and it's being a bit of a bugger to get out.
What is it? That's a move? Oh yeah?
This happened about 25 metres from where I saw my Maori perch.
That's a Maori Sea Perch.
So
Maori Sea Perch.
Damn, I've lost my fish here. As they're a schooling fish, I decide to load up the double bands and go give this puppy a shot. There might be another one lurking down there. I check out this cave that looked like it should have Maori Sea Perch in, and guess what? I see the yellow fins. I know I'm right. This is wicked. The only drama is I've got a 115 and I'm going for an inside a cave shot. Not ideal, but it can be done. I line up the shot and the Maori Perch comes out. Off he goes. I keep track on his movement and just make sure that I can find out exactly the hole that he goes into, as he's likely to hole up and stay there. Into the darkness he goes. He thinks he's safe, for now. I go up to the surface for another breath of fresh air before going down again. On my drop, one of the boys also drops down a bit before me, but I had my eyes closed relaxing, so I didn't notice. So this is a bit messy. I just wanted to be there in case he missed and I could place a backup shot. He takes a shot. I'd actually thought that he got onto a fish. I saw a yellow fin move underneath the ledge, So I line up a shot, wait for him to be out of my way clear, and this time I have to land this fish. Line up what I think is going to be a good shot, and I shoot into the darkness. I'm glad I've got some rattling on the other end, but has the spear gone through the fish? This is nerve-wracking. He is a powerful, powerful fish. I get him out. I really want to get a look to see what's happening with the flopper, if the spear's left his body, and the fish kind of overpowers. I need to go up for air, so I let him go on the line. I don't want to kind of pull too hard. Once I get up to the surface, I can reassess the situation and decide whether I can skull drag him up to the surface or whether I need to play it gently and tire the fish out. Once I get the thumbs up, I know that I've got a good holding shot on the fish, no second shot required, and I can pull him up to the surface. This guy is powerful, and I've turned him into a unicorn. I'm absolutely stoked. This is my first Maori Sea Perch, and I'm absolutely over the moon. This is a beautiful fish, and this is one of the few places in Fiji where they don't have sea.
Yeah! Maori Sea Perch. Apparently, they taste good.
I'd seen these guys a couple of times on my previous dives and never been able to get close to them for the shot or seen which hole they went into. Next up, the boys take me over to a bommy that's a bit deep for them, but they know it holds good sweet lip. They absolutely love sweet lip, so I've got no dramas in sorting the boys out and collecting a couple of sweet lips, one for each. First dive down, pop a nice one, almost seeks refuge in the reef, but I managed to pull him out before I go back up to the surface. It's quite deep, it's around the mid-20s mark, but on the last dive I must have drifted off a little bit because I went a bit deeper than that. But it's a good bommy that would hold all kinds of life on the right kind of tides and currents, so definitely worth remembering this puppy. Pull them up to the surface. The boys are absolutely stoked. They love eating this fish. When I asked them what they would prefer, mackerel, doggy or sweet lip, I was told sweet lip. To say had a shot on a mackerel, but sadly it got away.
Thanks, bro.
And that's whilst I had a sweet lip on my line. I was a bit annoyed that I had a sweet lip on my line and I missed the opportunity on a mackerel. I dive down for a second shot, line up a second one, and bang, smack him. Same deal, just go back up to the surface. I can see a moo on that other bommy, which I do go and check out on the next dive. And it's a bit deeper, but it looks like it's going to hold like really good fish. Making my way up to the surface, it's really important just to remain calm and just kind of have a chill descent. The more you push yourself and kick hard, the more you're going to burn up your oxygen. Stay calm and just make your way to the surface. This is the final drop. I've said that I'll get one more and then that's it, despite there being like another 10 down on this bommy. You need to do things sustainably, so although I could dive this all day, yeah, it's worth being sustainable. I'm swimming down and I've got trousers. The drag that the trousers are creating is unreal. So I get down to what I think is the bottom and I run out of line. So that little bounce back, that's me running out of line. I've got a 30-meter line on my float, so I must be at 30 meters. I take the shot and then I swim back up. The fish actually hooked himself under the reef and then moved and got himself out from under the reef, meaning it was a clean blue swim straight up to the surface for me. One thing that we had noticed in this spot was because of the tsunami that had come through, there were no real big fish around, like your big pelagics, but that also meant that there were no big sharks around, so it meant easy extraction of these fish. These guys are pretty fun. They move around a whole heap, so they're really fun to increase your tracking skills and just build up a bit of skill. That's me smacking my head on the boat. I'm just drifting across. I had no idea the boat had even come over to me. One spot snapper. I'm absolutely knackered at this stage, super dehydrated and tired from kicking in trousers the whole day. I take one last fish and I'm happy that it's a one spot. These are great eating. There's my Maori Sea Perch. I'm still absolutely over the moon with this puppy. The double roller captured the beast and yeah, absolutely stoked. Look at the colours on it, such a beautiful looking fish, and definitely can't wait to eat this guy. Fish on the boat.
This is how we went. Not bad. Not bad. Beauty. Beautiful day. What a day on the water. I'm absolutely knackered. I think I was a bit hungover from the Kava this morning, but doing a couple of 30-metre dives took it out of me. Diving around in those trousers, absolutely no fun at all. Just constant drag and stuff. But yeah, we put in a good dive today, maybe like 4.5, 5 hours. Yeah, what did we shoot today? Maori Sea Perch, midnight snapper, sweet lip for the boys, and oh yeah, little tropical snapper, little one spot. So, what a day. What an absolute day. I'm stoked. Beyond stoked. So yeah, basically the reason why you don't see too many photos of the fish, they kind of go off at the end and just get divvied up amongst the village, so I don't get individual fish. It's not how it works here, which is cool. Yeah, you're just feeding the village. It's awesome. So I'll update in a bit after I've had a shower, because I'm so salty, a bit dehydrated and ready for some grog. ready for some feed. These fish should be good. Good job.
This is a lovo, a traditional style of cooking here in Fiji, using an earth oven. Sadly, it was pitch black during the process, so I didn't capture too much good footage.
Okay, let's go.
First of all, we have sweet lips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dalo. Potato salad. Balsamic. Pineapple.
And tire again.
And taro again. Some
Yum.
chilies. Tomato sauce. Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
So this is all done by a lovo, which is like an underground oven. Traditional Fijian cooking. Earth oven. Earth oven. And yeah, well prepared by everyone. Alright, tucking in.
Tucking in.
Let's go.
Oh, dapat testin na sa tayo doon. Doon po. May karaman ba? Murun tabi mo bukan.
So first up, gonna be the sweet lips. Yeah. It's so good, so juicy. It's like it's almost like roast and barbecued at the same time. It's like roasted and barbecued. Like earthy taste, really nice. I'm probably just heaps sweaty. So, yeah, really good. Tastes like taro, but like a bit roasted. It's got like a char flavour. Don't know if char's the right word. Like woody, like smoked.
Or feel the itch inside of it.
That's so good.
Can feel the itch.
Do you actually get an itch?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah? Maybe I'm gonna have an itch.
Mine.
Please no itch, yeah? You wanna... Yeah.
Oh,
Mano ko tuwa na lang.
the lime.
Sa amin doon siya na po.
It's really good. That's more than just taro leaves, eh?
Taro leaves, corned beef,
Corned beef.
Garlic.
Yeah.
onions,
Yeah.
and coconut milk.
Delicious.
Oh yeah.
That's so good. And no itchy throat, yeah. Tanaka. Yeah. So this is Kadavu Kava. Tanaka.
This is a Kava session. Everyone from the village comes and joins in to sit down, get together, catch up and laugh. It's a huge part of Fijian culture and very fun, especially when you're drinking the Kava.
This is a favorite song for Sam. That's ready to leave us tomorrow. But we are very Isa, Isa, Bunani, Sadina.
Kava.
So after a busy day of not doing much, we kind of unloaded the boat a bit, and I slept heaps and just evaded the humidity. We're now set to go, so just loading up the last of the gear onto this thing. And then we're going to be heading to Suva, and we're going to stop off at Dravuni. I'm dropping Date, my flasher, so that he can use that for the next month and hopefully smack some good fish, and then I'll come pick it up in March when I come back to Kadavu. So yeah, there we go. I'll jump on the boat and update you guys in a bit. But what an amazing time I've had at this village. It's been so beautiful. The people have been incredibly welcoming, as you'd expect from Fiji. Just incredible people, so much fun, and yeah, good times, great memories, and good fish. So
Pumping fuel out of Vadalea's fuel pump. More faster. No. Go faster. There you go. Oh.
alright? And again?
Yeah, again. Ikan kacang kali mesra.
I've absolutely loved my time down here in Kadavu, and even though the tsunami had kind of come through and scared away the bigger targets, I had great fun getting stuck into Fijian lifestyle, culture and epic spearfishing. I just want to say a massive thank you to Marla and Samu Sigatokas for organising the trip and hosting me. It's sad to leave this place, but I've definitely made some friends for life and will return in March. Our journey back to Viti Levu was even more eventful, with an engine failure and driving through a lightning storm, good winds and lots of rain.
Alright, so we've been on the boat for 3 hours. We're almost at Suva, and maybe we've got an hour to go. We've gone through rain, we're getting salt spray from the sea. It's pitch black in the middle of the ocean in a little fiberglass boat. We're having fun. Alright. Cool. Hey. Oh, she's shallow.
Yeah.
We got wet. We eventually ended up running aground, having to get out of the boat and push until the tide rose enough to float again. We ended up arriving back at Suva at 1:30 in the morning. Hell of an experience. Wish I had more footage to show you guys because it was crazy, but sadly, yeah, technical difficulties.
Tomorrow we make this boat helicopter. Fly out. And the captain. No good, this captain, eh?
At least we save fuel. We're finally back on the boat. We're afloat. Just had to give a little push. Feel good? You lose a welly. You've lost a boot?
No.
Oh. Alright. There you go. So we're off the boat. We made it. Everyone survived. 2 crew down. They bailed off halfway. But we're at the boat shed, and now it's just a case of navigating slippy, muddy rocks. Yeah, I'll take that. And yeah, dry land, happy days, yay. I'm just going to help unload, and then we'll do another update.